We've been waiting for this one for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2 is finally here. Let's get to it. We've got the blind Mohawk for our first referee of the game, and we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Indiana Elite are gonna win the tip. They're gonna go straight to the pick and roll cheese, and Matt Snow's gonna open the season with a brick off the backside, and Season 2 is underway, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially underway here in Season 2. Again, we thank everyone for tuning in. It's empty possessions for both sides as we get underway. Indiana Elite, they throw it into Pete Jones Jr., and there's Pete Jones Jr. The first points of the season go to the anchor, the bald man, Pete Jones Jr. He is on the board for the first time this season. Mathis with a quick 2-foot on the line. He drops that one in. Matt Mathis couldn't get the first possession to go, but he drops that one in, and we are underway here in Season 2. Again, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's the Indiana Elite and the Tampa Cappys. When these two faced off last season, the Tampa Cappys got off to a hot start, and the Indiana Elite had to claw their way back in late. I believe the game went into overtime. I do believe the game went into overtime where the Indiana Elite eventually pulled out the win. And here in the first matchup of Season 2, these two teams are going to face off. And Pete Jones Jr. finds Truck Wallace there. He's able to lay it in. Indiana Elite up 4 here as this one gets underway. Indiana Elite, of course, made the championship last season, made the finals against the London Honeys. And there was a time where it looked like the Indiana Elite were on their way to calling themselves the first ever Scuffed Basketball League champions, but the London Honeys found the charge late, came back to get the win, and the London Honeys, defending champions. Remember that there are games going on all around the nation here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is an international league. Great dish right there from Matt Snow to find Clem Fandango, and the Indiana Elite playing like a team that made the grand finals last season. Up 10-2 here. Just 2 minutes gone here in the first. Pete Jones Jr. with the rejection. The Indiana Elite looking like a championship caliber team here as they are off to a hot start. This is a team that looked like they made the finals last season. And they are coming off playing strong here in the opening one of the season. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, games are going on all around the nation right here as we speak. Sucks we don't have a ticker. They need to put a ticker in the game, actually. That would be something great to have. A little ticker showing scores around the league. Matt Mathis, he's able to grab his second points of the quarter there, as those are the only points for the Tampa Cappys here. 3-ball. Not able to get it there, but the offensive board for the anchor, Pete Jones Jr., Matt Snow, splits the defenders, gets straight to the basket to lay it in, and the Indiana Elite off to a hot start. Coach Pete Jones, he's talked about how he's going to have to manage the load for, here early on in the season, and we did catch up with Coach Pete Jones earlier tonight and asked him about that. Yep, you know, our front office made a couple late season decisions. They wanted to upgrade some of the facilities. Who cares about the facilities? We need the players out there on the court if they want to win us some games. If the coach and the GM, I'm the coach. If the front office would have saved us some money to sign some more players in the offseason, the roster wouldn't look like this. But you know what? Google me. I win. I'm going to get it done. That was Coach Pete Jones earlier tonight. This is Cameron Boozer. Just snuck around the left side. He went for that was his first attempt right there in his SBL career. He was not able to get it to go as it bounced off the left side. Reese able to lay it in. A couple points, a couple baskets here for the Tampa Cappys. But that was Coach Pete Jones Jr. talking about how he knows he's going to have to manage here early on in the season. We know that the Indiana Elite do plan to look for a free agent midway through the season. And they plan to run just an A-team, B-team type squad throughout most of the season. Nomad D Pistol checking in. Was not able to get the step back 3 here as the Tampa Cappys drop in another one. 3 in a row here for the Tampa Cappys. Tampa Cappys finding their momentum here as the subs check in for the Indiana Elite. Into Greg Neal. Greg Neal, we think that he's going to move over to the power forward position. Over to Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace puts up a 3-ball and drops it in. Truck Wallace, he's got 7 here in the first. And that's the kind of play that they look for from Truck Wallace that he has only had flashes of since about halfway through Season 1. Corner 3. Cannot get it to go. They were looking for their first corner 3 of the season where the Tampa Cappys could not get that one to go. Here's Truck Wallace. He has had a hot start here in the first. He's going to work around the screen, step back over to Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer back to Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace able to lay it in off at the give and go. He's got 9. 9 points for Truck Wallace. And those 9 are up. The 9 on the Tampa Cappys. Walker driving to the basket, guarded by Neal, up and over him. He's able to drop it in. 4 points for Darrell Walker. And time winding down here. One more chance here for the Indiana Elite. It's going to be Nomad. Is he going to pull one up? Nope, they're just going to go ahead and dribble it out. That's going to be the end of the first. Coming up to the second quarter, Gator Wallace stays in while Truck Wallace gets a break. You're seeing Coach Pete Jones having to manage the thin roster of 9 players out there, but the Indiana Elite find themselves up 7 here as we begin the second. Darrell Walker, guarded by Gator Wallace, throws up the mid-range, no good, boarded by Cameron Boozer. Boarded by Cameron Boozer, and here come the Indiana Elite into Pete Jones Jr. He's trying to muscle his way into the basket to lay it in. 4 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a block. Pete Jones Jr. trying to have a presence all over the court here. Sneaking around Cameron Boozer to lay it in. Kent Alexander, he's got 4 here in the first one of the season. Indiana Elite Tampa Cappys finds Pete Jones Jr., does Matt Snow over to Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer can't get it to go. That is 0 for 2. Cameron Boozer still looking for his first points here in his Scuffed Basketball League career, and he gets muscled on by Kent Alexander. Welcome to the pros, says Kent Alexander. Cameron Boozer still looking for his first. Matt Snow, he works around the screen, set by Pete Jones Jr., steps back, thinking about it, finds Gator Wallace, rejected though, and finds its way out of bounds. Indiana Elite will hang on to it. Indiana Elite, hang on. It's Matt Snow at the top. Indiana Elite going to set up and run the offense. Matt Snow gets it into Pete Jones Jr. He tries to muscle it in and rims it off the front side. Pete Jones Jr. not able to get that one to go. 90 seconds gone here in the second. Frazier guarded by Fandango. Steps back. Fandango got a hand on it. Pokes it away again. Fandango on his game with defense. They find a man down low. And Nelson Griffith able to lay it in. Tampa Cappys have clawed their way to within 3. Matt Snow into Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer still looking for the first points of his Scuffed Basketball League career. He'll get him right there. Cameron Boozer's on the board with 2 points here for the Indiana Elite. And Matt Snow is going to grab the steal, jump down in front of it. He's going to take it all the way back. Matt Snow lays it in. Matt Snow doing it on his own right there. Gets the steal, lays it in. And the Snowman turns the fast break steal into a basket. In and out there for the Tampa Cappys. Here come the Indiana Elite trying to get the momentum back into their sails. And a quick basket for Gator Wallace. Timeout called by the Tampa Cappys. For the Indiana Elite, Coach Pete Jones managing the thin roster. They've worked their lead back up to 9. Halfway gone here in the second. Matt Snow, you see, he went for the steal again right there. He is D'd up. Rocco Pebble rejects it. Saved by Truck Wallace. Passing the ball around. Quick shot. Can't get it to go. Matt Snow with the board. Here come the Indiana Elite. Up 9 with the ball. Matt Snow looking for someone. Over to Truck Wallace. 3 ball. Truck Wallace can't get the 3 ball to go after just checking back in. And Tampa Cappys will take back over. Lead still at single digits. Frazier with a quick 3. His drops in. Frazier able to drop in the 3 ball. Cody Frazier on the board. His first 3 of the night. Great dish from Matt Snow. He finds Greg Neal on the cut. The Wisdom slams it down. And Eli get it back to 8, but the foul. Foul here committed by Clem Fandango, and it'll be Frazier go to line. First free throws of the season here, and he's able to drop the first one. He'll go to the line for 2. Gets the first one, does Cody Frazier, and can't get the second one. Boarded by Rocco Pebble. We know that free throws are a woe all around the league. Matt Snow all the way to the basket. He lays it in. He's got 8. We know that if there is one thing that is scuffed in the Scuffed Basketball League, it is free throws. Corner 3. Couldn't get it to go. That was their second try there for the corner 3. And couldn't get it to go. Oh, Greg Neal sneaks around his man for the slam. He's got 4 with 2 big slams for the Wisdom coming off the bench. Up 11 are the Eli. Frazier sneaks around the screen, driving to the basket, dishes it back out, up to Walker. He's going to try the drive. Picked up by Neal, but able to lay it in is Walker. 6 points for him. 60 seconds left here in the first half. Matt Snow, he's going to work around the screen. He's having a good night. He's going to fade away. And Matt Snow, nothing but net. He's into the double digits. 10 points for the Snowman. 5 assists tacked on as well. Looking for more steals is the Snowman. Frazier, turnaround fadeaway, can't get it to go. Boarded by Fandango. Here comes Matt Snow. He's hungry for more. Matt Snow at the top. He wants the screen. He's going to get it. Matt Snow, he's going to attack the basket. Straight all the way. And Matt Snow again up to 12. Matt Snow. Got a hand on it again right there, did Matt Snow. Here's the quick shot from Frazier. He's able to drop it in. And Matt Snow throwing down out here right now. Matt Snow. 14 seconds left in the first. He's not done yet. Great defense, though, from Mathis in front of him. Matt Snow gets it into Greg Neal. Greg Neal's trying to sneak around his man. Oh, Wilson rips it out of the air. He's got the deep 3 to end the quarter. No good. Wilson just pulled it out of the air. That was not a block. That just took it for himself. All right, it'll go down as a block, but boy, did he just rip it out of the air. Anyways, that's going to take us to halftime. All right, let's get back to it here. Let's kick off the second half. Indiana Eli are up 11. Cameron Boozer, he is in there with the starters. Cameron Boozer starts the second half here for the Eli. Mathis into Evans. Can the Cappys fight their way back in? Evans just walks around the defense and slams it down. What? Okay. Great defense there, guys. Isaiah Evans, he's on the board. His first one of the night. Here come the Indiana Eli to begin the second half. Matt Snow at the top. He finds Pete Jones Jr. over to Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer looking for his second basket. He drops it in. 4 points there for Cameron Boozer. He is on the board again. 2 assists and a couple rebounds for Cameron Boozer in his Scuffed Basketball League debut. Evans cannot get the 3 ball to go. Evans cannot get the 3 ball to go after being able to get the slam. And the Indiana Eli will take back over. Into Pete Jones Jr. He's looking to do it again, and he does it again. Pete Jones Jr. with 6. He's got 6. Don't forget about the Snowman, though. Matt Snow with 12. Truck Wallace, I believe he's got 9 as the big 3 are starting the season off strong here for the Indiana Eli. Mathis guarded by Matt Snow again. Matt Snow pokes it out. He is on his game here tonight defensively. Shot clock's winding down. They're going to force a turnover. Mathis cannot get it to go. Great defense from the Indiana Eli and Matt Snow. Matt Snow went into the defensive hyperbolic time chamber over the offseason. He's going to look for the drive to the basket. Double spin, finds Fandango. Back to Snow. Snow guarded by Mathis. He's looking for the basket. Matt Snow lays it in. He's got 14. Oh my God. We missed Matt Snow drop in a 2. There's Matt Mathis grabbing himself a 2-pointer. The Indiana Eli are up 15 in here. What up, Yellmans? Thank you so much for the fat raid. Pete Jones Jr. able to drop it in. He's got 8. He's looking to grab double digits here in the first one of the year. Indiana Eli looking strong here. They are up 17. Mathis chucks a 3 ball. No good. Jr. with the board. Indiana Eli finds Pete Jones Jr. He gets rejected, though. Good defense for the Tampa Cappys. Maybe it'll give him something to cheer for. They find themselves down 17. Strong play here from the Indiana Elite to open up the season. Ben Davis against Truck Wallace from the side, up and over. Going to bounce off the front side, boarded by Snow. Welcome in, Yellmans. Hope you had a great stream, brother. I was in there watching him throw down for a bit. before we came in here to play some basketball. Here comes Matt Snow. It's his night tonight. Up and over. Rejected, though, by Palmer. It was Snow's night until Palmer wanted to throw that one back. Couple blocks there for the Tampa Cappys, but they need to turn it into points. 3-ball. Ben Davis bricks it off the front side. Approaching 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Quick shot here from Matt Snow. He drops that one, and he gets back into the column. 18 for the Snowman tonight with 7 assists. Is Matt Snow on double-double watch in the first one of the year. Evans for 3. He's able to drop that one in. Finally, a 3-ball able to go for the Cappys after they had missed a few. And Coach Pete Jones is going to call a timeout here. Coach Pete Jones is going to call a timeout. You can see the players on the bench giving Matt Snow some props as he takes a well-earned rest. Matt Snow playing well tonight in Game 1. Here comes Nomad D Pistol, the reliable 6th man for the Indiana Eli last year. I believe he's still looking for his first basket, but there's a dish to find Greg Neal. Greg Neal with 6 points here tonight. 3 big slams. Indiana Eli up 18 with 60 seconds left here in the third. Clayton Palmer able to get on the board for the first time here tonight. Indiana Eli went to the finals last season, lost it 4-3, Game 7 against the London Honeys. There's Nomad DePisto in his first basket of the game. 2 points for Nomad. Griffith into Palmer. He's looking for back-to-back baskets, and he gets it. Clayton Palmer. He's on the board yet again with 4. Indiana Eli ranked 27th here coming into the preseason. The media not giving the Indiana Eli the respect they think they deserve. Now, the Indiana Eli, their team did lose some players, lost some bench players that they relied on over the offseason. They got their reliable starters. But the Indiana Eli did lose some reliable bench players over the offseason, and we're going to see how they capitalize. Nomad D Pistol, step back 3 to end the third. Can't drop that one in. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway here in the fourth quarter. Can the Tampa Cappys claw their way back? Currently down 16 here against the Indiana Eli in Game 1. Greg Neal able to drop in the hook shot. He's got 8. 8 points for Greg Neal here in Game 1 of the season. Good showing for Greg Neal coming off the bench. Former starter for the Indiana Eli. Did a little bit of time in the starting lineup last season, but they expect him to be a player coming off of the bench, a reliable player coming off of the bench, though. Truck Wallace for 3. Hey, Truck Wallace drops in the 3-ball. He's got 12 with 2 threes here tonight. Indiana Eli widened it to 19. Griffith around the screen. He's going to drive. Greg Neal threw up the defense, but could not get the shot in, or could not get the block. The shot didn't go either, and Nomad D Pistol throws it away right there. Nomad D Pistol was the reliable 6th man. Now he's going to make the steal. Now Nomad D Pistol looking to turn the steal into a basket. Nomad all the way back down. 2 for 5 on the night. Not the best shooting night. 4 points, 2 assists, and a steal, though. 6th man coming in off the bench to always make a presence here. Nomad. Clayton Palmer able to drop it in. He's got 6 points for Clayton Palmer. It's Gator Wallace. Gator Wallace, he's going to get the screen for the first time tonight. Gator Wallace looking to drive. He's going to find Greg Neal, and that is 10 points. 10 points for Greg Neal. The wisdom coming off of the bench. 5 for 6 from the field. He does not know how to play defense, though, I tell you. Greg Neal leaves a lot to be desired on defense. All right. Indiana Eli set up the offense. Over to Gator Wallace. He takes the quick shot. He can't get it to go. Palmer with the board. Palmer with the board. And here come the Cappys. Down 19. Clayton Palmer cannot get the lay-in to go. That one's boarded by Rocco Pebble. Rocco Pebble over to Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace, he's at the top. He's going to get the screen. Good defense, though, from the Cappys. Truck Wallace, he's going to pull up the mid-range. He can't get it to go. Griffith with the board. Griffith over to Palmer. Palmer sneaks around and drops it in. He's got 10, does Clayton Palmer. Clayton Palmer up into the double digits. Coach Pete Jones going to call a timeout. Starters are checking back in for the Indiana Elites and the Snowman, Matt Snow. Matt Snow back in. He has been a force here tonight. He finds Pete Jones Jr., who lays it in. Pete Jones Jr.'s got 10. The big three, Matt Snow, Truck Wallace, Pete Jones Jr., the big three for the Indiana Elite, have played well here tonight. Frazier puts up a 3-ball. He cannot get it to go. That one is boarded by Pete Jones Jr. Dishes it out to Matt Snow, and here come the Indiana Elite. Matt Snow, he's again going to get it into Pete Jones Jr. Pete Jones Jr.'s muscling his way, and he lays it in. He's got 12. All right, 18 points for the Snowman here in Game 1. 90 seconds left here in the fourth, and the Indiana Elites coming out strong here in Game 1. Corner 3. It took them a while, but they finally got one to go.
Corner 3.
Took them a little bit. I believe that was their third or fourth attempt. But the Tampa Cappys drop in a corner 3. Matt Snow, Pete Jones Jr. lays it in. He's got 14. Tampa Cappys down 20. Think we're going to wind this one down here. Griffith pulls up a quick mid-ranger. Cannot drop that one in. Here comes Matt Snow. He finds Gator Wallace. Back out to Cameron Boozer. Under to Fondongo. Good ball movement. Boozer, quick shot. Boozer with the long range. Long 2 foot was on the line. 70 for the Elites here in Game 1. Jobbers kick. Hey, the Hellhounds are up next. The Hellhounds are up next. Matt Snow into Pete Jones Jr. He wants more here. He's not done yet. The coach's son. Oh, he can't get that one to go, though. So the Tampa Cappys head here to Indiana to face the Indiana Elite. And the Indiana Elites put it on him here tonight. Runners up in last season. No one likes to go to the finals and lose. But to make the finals, Indiana Elites showed they were a strong team last year. And maybe they put it together over the offseason. Oh, Pete Jones Jr. with a huge rejection. It's going to be recovered by Matt Snow, who's going to beat him, lay it in. It's a double-double. 20 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. What a game for Matt Snow. Indiana Elites win it.